Hey guys, it's Miss Clark. Today I am teaching your Wednesday, February 24th, 2021 math lesson. And our I can statement is I can regroup hundreds and tens to subtract three-digit numbers. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to complete the workbook pages 407 to 409 for Module 17, Lesson 3. So go ahead and turn to the page. Okay, it's got a little light bulb on it. All right, so it says, how many light bulbs does Mr. Lee have now? Well, let's read the question. It says, Mr. Lee owns a lighting store. On Monday, he receives a package with 625 light bulbs. He sells 248 light bulbs. How many light bulbs does Mr. Lee have now? Use tools and show how to solve this problem. Draw to show what you did. So I'm going to use base 10 for this. Now remember, we don't have to draw this number when we're doing base 10 because we're not adding them together. So if I do 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to take away 248. So let's start with hundreds. So we have 100, 200. Okay, so we've got 400 left, right? But we need to do the tens next. So we've only got two tens, but we need to take four tens away. So we're going to have to break a 100 and put 10 tens over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now just like we did for tens and ones, you're just having to put 10 tens there. So now we have to take away 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many tens do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 tens, but how many hundreds do we have? So I got to fix that. Put 300 plus 80. And then how many ones? Well, we're going to have to do 5 minus 8. We can't do that. We're going to have to break one of these tens and add them over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh, that's going to change how many tens we have. Okay, so now we have 7 tens. And now if we take away 8 of those tens, 1, 2, or ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. So 377 is your answer. So go ahead and record that. All right, so I'm going to erase it. And we're going to keep going. All right, so that one was a lot of breaking apart, okay? So now, looks like we're going to have to do another one. All right, so it says, Jamila has 623 pennies. Calvin has 478 pennies. How many more pennies does Jamila have than Calvin? All right, so look, they've already got it set up for you, which is awesome. So it says, make a concrete model to represent Jamila. Draw a visual model to show your work. Okay, so if we do this to represent Jamila's pennies, oops, I drew that too big. Right, let's try this again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. All right, so go ahead and draw that. Okay, don't forget to pause it. All right, now I have to erase this because it won't let me go down to the next part. So it says, how can you subtract Calvin's 478 pennies? Use your visual model to work out the subtraction. Do you need to regroup? All right, so looking here, 3 minus 8. We can't do that, can we? At least not right now. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to regroup or borrow, just like we did the last time, right? So let's go over here. So if we take away a 10 from here, we'll have 1 10 left. We'll have 13 right here. 13 minus 8 would be 5. Good, we got that done. Now, 1 minus 7. We can't do that. So we have to borrow from over here. So we've got 500. So we've got an 11 up here because you have 11 tens now. So 11 minus 7 would be 4, or 11 minus 70 is 40, and then 500 minus 400 is 100. So you should have 145 more pennies. Okay, so it looks kind of confusing, but all you're doing is doing the same thing you did with base 10, and instead writing it out in a model like this. Okay, don't worry, you'll get lots of practice. Okay. All right, so I'm going to erase that. And we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, so here's our next one. So now they didn't write it out like they did before. This time they've got it sideways. So 331 minus 175. Draw a visual model to show how to find the difference. If you regroup, show it in your work. Okay, well, first of all, you've got to do 100, 200, 300, tens, ones. So now let's try it with the picture and see how it works, just like we did before. So if we do 175, so take away 100, we need to take away 7 tens from this, so we've got to break this one and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 tens over here. So if we did 13 minus 7, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 6 left. So that's 100, 6 tens. And now we need ones. So we've got to borrow another 10, don't we? Like that, and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because can you do 1 minus 5? Not really, no. But we can do this. So if we take 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our tens is wrong because we had to borrow one, didn't we? Sorry, that's my washing machine, if you can hear that in the background. All right, so then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So your number should be 156. All right, write that down real quick. Okay, sorry about the loud washing machine. All right, now we're going to try it down here. This might make it a little bit tricky. All right, so 1 minus 5, we're starting with the ones this time. So 1 minus 5, we can't do that. So we've got to borrow and put an 11 up here because you had to borrow 10. So now you're at 2 tens, right? Okay, so 11 minus 5 is 6. Yes, so far so good. 2 minus 7. We can't do that. So we have to make that into a 12, right? So now if we do 3 minus 100 is 200. 12 minus 7 is 5, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So your answer is still 156. All right, so checking understanding. Mrs. Peters buys a pack of 750 craft sticks to use in her art classes. Her students use 385 craft sticks for their projects. How many craft sticks are left? Solve. All right, so 0 minus 5, we can't do that. So we have to add a 10 to that. So 10 plus 6 is 10. All right, now next we have to take away a 5 because we borrowed. So this is a 4 right here. Let me erase that. Random 4. Okay, 4. Well, you can't do 4 minus 8, at least not yet. So we have to cross that out and make it 14 because you have to borrow 10 more from over here. So now we're all ready. 10 minus 5 is 5. 14 minus 8 is 6. And 6 minus 3 is 3. All right, so you have, or she should have 365 craft sticks. Okay, so go ahead and write those down. Don't forget to pause the video. I want you to erase, and we're going to keep going. I'm going to read the on your own out loud to you. I've got a little bit of time I can work with. So, on your own, Mr. Scott buys 452 cherries and 259 blueberries. How many more cherries than blueberries does Mr. Scott buy? Solve. Mr. Scott buys blank more cherries. Explain if you need to regroup to solve the problem. All right, and then you've got to subtract these. 451 minus 262, and then 673 minus 249. And then I'm in a learning mindset. How do I know when I'm being a successful learner? All right. So go ahead and finish this page. And when you're done, don't forget to take pictures and show it to your teacher. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.